But realistically, post-conflict, I don't know how many weeks it's been now, 10 weeks maybe, 11 weeks?
11 weeks.
I've sold 5 units and I've just done my PB month by about 300 grand.
And if there's one line to pick out from this whole vlog, it's the fact that during the conflict, he's had his personal best month.
Yeah.
Welcome to Camscam, the vlog that lifts the lid on what real estate agents actually get up to. If you followed me for a while, you know I am a real estate recruiter. I've hired more than, 1,250 people in my 10 years in Dubai real estate, but most of my content is in the office. So I thought, why not get out? So today we're going to meet Matty Kaye. We're going to go and see one of his units. We're going to go and meet one of his clients, hopefully. We're going to see his area and we're going to lift the lid on what he does on a daily basis to be successful as a real estate agent. So stay tuned. 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to JBR.
Obviously so far.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Lovely microphone.
Okay.
It's quite something to actually see the size of an apartment here.
Yeah. Do you like the area though?
Oh yeah, the area is great. Love the
Well,
area.
you're not.
Great
It's
area.
my tower. My
Oh, did you show him in your tower?
Yeah, we've got a unit for sale here, which is facing the marina, which is in budget. The size is good. Everything's perfect, really. But obviously, it's a bit early on in the search.
Yeah, because we've obviously got to get
commit.
the mortgage. all
David,
that
there's nothing
sorted
too
out.
early. I say we commit now.
Get it done.
We get it done. This is Dubai real
I
estate.
love that.
Got to sell tomorrow morning.
And then that's
Yeah.
that building might
This,
be outside of my budget.
2.5 for a one bed, 650 square feet. So smaller than you're in now, and you're paying 2.5.
See, that's
See,
see, I know.
this is the knowledge. This is what comes with
I know.
a knowledgeable
yeah.
agent. 5 years, 6
But-
years.
5.5, yeah.
5.5 years, yeah.
But like I said, the beauty is, obviously, we've seen that one now.
Yeah.
Speak to Amy. You said, obviously, like, look, Matt, once we've got more time, once we're locked in with the
once we're locked
mortgage,
in, then I'll come to you and
Sam,
I'll be like,
bam,
okay,
bam, 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 bam.
this is what I know we
Yeah.
definitely have got to spend.
No
don't we all?
holidays.
Don't we all?
No
Dave?
holidays. You've
No
got a
holidays.
house to buy.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, mate.
House to buy. Nice to meet you too. Have a
Pleasure.
great-
Favourite area, is it?
JBR, yeah.
It is.
It's got to be.
Even with the rented Lamborghinis, the tourists.
Don't mind it.
You don't?
Don't mind it. The tourists end up becoming buyers. It's not all of them.
There's that.
Do you know what I mean?
There's the real estate agent.
No, but honestly, mate, I've had it where people have been, I'll come back to JBR. Literally, all I did last month is stayed in the Hilton JBR for the last 18 years, probably comes 3 or 4 times a year.
Yep.
UK guy, his retirement home, and he said, Matt, I've always wanted a 2-bed sea view in JBR, and that's it, done. And bought one last month.
The penthouse places, or there will be penthouse places because they'll be on the top floor.
Yeah.
They don't come with any outside space.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah. Do you want me to show you one?
Well,
I'll tell you what, I'll show you one at the end.
okay.
I've got one. I've got this one here. So, penthouse,
Yeah.
Merjan 2, same tower as what I live in. Full sea view.
The bigger windows.
Right at the very top. Even above the bigger windows where the glass paneling is.
Is that the outside space?
I've got a penthouse available there, yeah.
Really?
The largest one in JBR, 8,300 square feet, asking 17.
17 mil.
Yeah. It's
So
around
8,000 square feet.
8,300, yeah.
Wow.
So it's got, all the penthouses have their own, 90% of them come with their own private swimming pool, terraces.
Has that got a pool?
Yeah.
Why didn't you show me that one today? And then what type of people are buying
Them.
those types of properties?
So last year I sold 4 penthouses in JBR.
Okay.
One was Australian family, relocated due to tax, which again, I was with him actually 2 days ago. He's told me that there's new taxes now going to Australia, like 47%.
Income tax.
Not income, inheritance tax.
That's weird because I've had 3 people from Australia reach out to me this week.
Yeah.
All wanting to get into real estate. And I thought, that's a bit weird. Why there's so many?
So if you think the UK is bad,
Well,
Australia's worse. All of them they looked at villa areas. They've got kids ranging from pretty much all the same, right? Very similar spec, really. Kids aging from like 3 to 15. Some of them got 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids. but they don't want to be in the villas. They don't want to be isolated.
Okay, so
Everything on the doorstep.
they want the amenities that this community offers.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
You know, you got the kids. Let's say they're 13. They don't want them going in taxis up and down on a weekend. They go to the cinema, go along the beach, go meet their friends. They can, you know, get on the scooters and ride around, or the Kareem bikes around the marina. Yeah,
I will be very honest. I hadn't really considered a penthouse style apartment here for a family, because you're right, it's got everything that you need here.
Yeah.
Whereas in a villa community, and I'll use myself as an example, 14 Damag 1,
yeah,
great, nice place, but amenity wise, you've pretty much got to get in your car
to go anywhere,
which is not
it's a faff.
ideal. Yeah.
It's a faff. But you have got the garden, you know, and that's kind of the aim. I guess British mentality is, you have a family, you're in a house, everyone has a garden, right? 99% of people in the UK, families, you grew up in a house with a garden.
Yes.
It's not often people grow up in apartment style or flat style, if you call it like that, right?
Right. The UK mentality is you buy a house. But actually, if you have all of this on your doorstep, and I'll be honest, obviously your famous Rixos for your STK brunch I've been to.
Fantastic. Fridays, Tuesdays.
I have never really been down here in the daytime.
Have you not? No.
No. And I've lived in Dubai for 10 years.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing though, like, because people see JBR and they think, oh, I don't want to deal with the traffic. I don't want to deal with this, X, Y, Z. You know, it's busy. You got your, like you said, you've got your Lamborghinis and you got your flash things like this, X, Y, Z. But honestly, I know the times that we're in at the minute, there is obviously a lot less traffic and it is a lot quieter because you don't have the tourists.
Yes.
However, like, if you do live on, especially the either end of JBR, like I live at one end of JBR, even on a weekend, on a Saturday, it's bearable.
And you can get in and out because you live at the end.
Yeah.
So you live in this area. Where's your go-to? So I'll give you 3 options. We've got fancy pint after work. We've got Sunday with the family, and we've got hidden gem.
Pint after work, I would say actually Wave Breaker in the Hilton.
Okay.
That's like the little beach bar there. We'll go there probably after.
Why not? Nice. Yeah, why not?
Any excuse.
Hilton.
Feels like you're on holiday, right by the beach, got a full view of the eye. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
If you wanted somewhere indoors, then you have got Goose Island in the 5. To be fair, on a Sunday as well with the family, if you wanted a roast, it's like
you would do Goose Island.
It's a carvery.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's probably the best roast around here. But if you're wanting like somewhere a little bit nicer, you've got the Pavilion just down there, which has got like Claw Barbecue, La Mezcaleria.
Is this the place next door to Blah Blah?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the undercover bit. Yeah.
So that's pretty much about 3 years old now.
Yeah.
But they're the only licensed restaurants in JBR other than being in the hotels. So again, the beauty of that is the Pavilion.
The Pavilion, okay.
Yeah, so there's probably like 5 or 6 different restaurants in there. There's like Chinese, the Claw, which is obviously like Claw Barbecue, American style. So again, the beauty of them is Dubai is becoming more westernized, but not without it kind of like being Benidorm style, which could end up being.
God. No.
But I don't think it will be.
We don't want Benidorm style. Come on.
Mate, I lived in Benidorm for 3 months. I loved it. But yeah, I don't want to live there now.
3 months you lived there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the hidden gem? Somewhere that people just don't know about, but we'll do after this vlog.
The hidden gem of JBR. Because it's weird because obviously I know it. So then for me, it's not hidden gem. I would say, let me try and think. Cafe Arabica.
Okay.
That's
local, local homegrown coffee place.
Cafe Arabica is very good. I wouldn't really call it, I wouldn't really call it a hidden gem. It's right there. And obviously people that know Dubai would know Cafe Arabica. But if
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
But if you're from the UK, that's a very good coffee place there.
Lovely.
PF Chang's Dynamite Shrimps are unbelievable.
I mean, if you live in Dubai, you know that.
Yeah. And pickle for the chicken sando. But
so we're basically viewing in here, this one or this one?
Where are we? This one.
Okay. What is this cluster called?
So this cluster's Baha. Yeah. So there's 6 clusters in total.
6 in total.
And
each one's got their own little feel.
Each of them have got their own restaurants,
sports courts,
cafes, supermarkets, salons, things like that. And they're all kind of like grouped into 2 as well. 2 of them share the gym. So like Merjan and Sadaf, for example, share a gym. Baha and Rimal, where I used to live, share the gym here. All techno gym equipment. And then Amaj and Sham share a gym as well. But they all have at least 4 swimming pools per each cluster.
There's 4 pools in here.
4 pools in Baja, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There he is, my mate.
No bugger in there. Hi.
Look to yourselves.
Cheers, mate. Hello. How are you?
Hello, mate. How are you? Yeah, good man. Have you got this on? What?
Rosebud.
It's a rosebud.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Blueberry.
Blueberry. Nice.
Wow.
My granddad used to have budgies. He had about 8 of them.
8.
Yeah, I mean, not at the same time.
Were any of them
They're all consecutive.
Oh, one after the other.
Yeah.
Bluebird. What's his name? Bluebird.
Can I hold?
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
There we have it. This is the first, by the way. This is not
You get it all in JBR, don't you?
Yes, it's a bit mad. He's very calm though, eh? Just
wow.
Shoes off if okay.
Yeah, sure. Not particularly easy to get these off, so.
2 hours later.
And realistically, walk me through, this would not have looked like this when he bought it. Or maybe when he bought it, but not when it was built.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. So 3K size, all internal obviously. Most of them are around 2,000, 2,100 square feet. But yeah, this one is just exceptionally large.
I mean, this is nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But I think for
And
him,
it's a very nice place to host.
yeah, it's got the wow factor.
It has got the wow factor. I love the bar area. I love the fact that you can have that open in the winter. I love the fact that the wheel is there.
The best view is from the top of the stairs looking in the double window. That's the best view of the unit.
Incredible. Although, this is weird. This is probably the highest centre island I've ever stood at. Look at how high
I've
it
never
is.
actually noticed that actually.
It's
Because
just high.
if you've got the pan there.
Yeah, that's hot, that
bit
is.
too close
Bit too
to
close
face.
to the face.
Yeah, I've never noticed that.
Minor things, but
He's
on the whole,
he's a tall
very
man.
nice.
He's a tall man, so maybe it's all right for him.
He did it for that reason. That I love. Like breakfast, lunch, entertaining,
Yeah.
really nice. And actually, living in a villa in the sticks, this is something that I miss. Like having the beach there.
Just there. Yeah.
Incredible.
That's going to be zero gravity, by the way. I'll show you from the other
What
one.
is this down here?
The new zero, just in front of the cinema. That plot.
It's not very big.
You say that, but it will be big. Because if you look at the old plot now of zero, which you can't see from here, but if you do imagine that plot, it's actually not that big of a space. But it does feel a lot smaller than the current one.
Love this a lot. Okay, so then when they were built, they were all built with this double height job.
Double height ceiling, but just with a mezzanine flooring and stairs. And then so all this was just an open space. And then what they've done here is they've made this into a 3-bed. So your master suite, walk-in wardrobe, and your bathroom is upstairs.
Okay.
Then down here, you've got 2 bedrooms and the bathroom.
Marina view
Best of both, eh?
and JBR view.
Hovis, I call it.
Hey?
Hovis. Hovis view.
Only the UK viewers will get that.
Yeah, best of both.
Yeah, really nice. And actually, it's like best of all. I've got
Palm.
Is that bush wire
Yeah.
on the end there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you get to see the planes take off for
Skydive.
skydive as well. I tell you, you got it all here.
Hey, get rid of that villa. Get yourself in here. Come on.
Maybe. You just never know. I mean, incredible. And the sun's going to set there.
Yep.
Very nice. All right.
So you like this room, so I think you like your gadgets, don't you?
God, I can see remotes.
Very nice. Let's have a look. So we've got curtains, just because. You've got a lamp,
Oh dear.
which is a bit unnecessary as well. But then you've got here your
I think I know what's coming.
privacy glass.
Wow. For when him and the missus want to
Exactly.
get down and dirty when there's a party going on
This is it.
downstairs. Lovely.
So yeah, he has got the blinds and the curtains just in case there's
Triple.
yeah, it trips out. But yeah, so the privacy glass is a nice touch. And then
Very nice.
he's brought the bed forward, which again, like people would think, all right, he's got a walk-in wardrobe through there, which I'll show you. But he's added extra wardrobe space here, brought the bed forward, so even the view is better. If the bed was sat here, where the wardrobe is, you'd kind of have less of a view.
Yeah, that's actually a really
good.
interesting design feature, which I would not have considered before, but yeah, you're right.
Makes sense.
So this is on the market now for?
5.4.
5.4 mil. So a touch over £1 million gets you a pretty nice place.
Yeah.
Like when you consider what £1 million gets you around the world in like destination cities, your London, Paris, New York, Dubai,
Tokyo,
Tokyo. Like this is a decent
Sydney.
place.
Yeah, you're not what you're getting in Sydney, what you're getting in London now. London for £1 million, a 2-bed, 3, maybe 2, maybe a 3-bed apartment, and you're sharing a garden.
Not gonna have
Everything indoors.
like
You're not gonna have pretty much 300 square meters. You might have a 80, 100 square meter 2-bed.
Wow.
So, yeah, there's still a lot of value in Dubai.
Well, I love it. Good. Just don't have 5.4. Did Dan Perry have?
He had a
one
duplex
for
which had the
sale?
swing.
Yeah.
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 That sold to a F1 driver.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's all we can say about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Which had a swing, an interesting swing.
Yes, I remember the
that.
swing from because I was thinking, what is the swing for?
Yeah.
Who knows?
To be fair, I was with a buyer last week and they said, Matt, I really want a swing in the apartment. I was like, okay, fair enough. Didn't ask any more questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's, each to their own. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Lovely.
What do you want to see now? Pint?
Let's go for a pint, I think. I am going to say something now. I didn't really like JBR.
You didn't like JBR?
No. I don't know whether or not it's because I just had this feeling of it's for tourists, it's busy, it's got people who rent Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
Seeing that apartment now and hearing the stories of the British family, the Indian family, Australian, etc., there's clearly a family feeling or orientation here.
Yeah.
You are literally
Look at your view.
8 minutes walk if you've got a pram and everything else, maybe 10. But this is on the doorstep.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much for showing us the ends.
No problems.
So family life, you became a dad. Similar time or just after?
4 months. 4 months ago.
What, you're only 4 months in?
Jan.
Wow.
Yeah. You?
11.
Yeah. Way after.
4 months. Okay. And would you, in fact, not would you, how would you say life has changed?
Would you? Yes.
Because life has changed. How would you say life has changed?
Well, life's changed massively, right? Because you're not just thinking about yourself and your partner anymore. You've got that extra person that relies everything solely on you guys to support and thrive, I guess. So, yeah, work's been tough in terms of finding a balance, I would say. Yeah. That's been the toughest aspect.
How long did you take off, or did you take any time off when she was born?
No, so the baby was born on the Sunday. We left the hospital on Tuesday. I went to the office on a Wednesday. Yeah, that was, to be fair, it was only to drop checks off, which was obviously for a good reason.
We've got to do deals, yeah.
But I had obviously the checks in like the bag at home while we were off the hospital and things like that. So I was like, right, do that, go there for an hour or two, everyone congratulate, move on. So I spent a bit of time, but then, yeah, I mean, not really. I didn't take any maternity. I didn't take, obviously we get a lucky 5 days over here, which is obviously very scarce in paternity. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't take any paternity off really. But luckily enough, obviously try and see the good in everything. 6 weeks later, obviously the conflict started, which meant work would ease a lot. Yeah. Same with you, I guess. So you spend a lot more time at home. Yeah. Spend a lot of time with the family, which I wouldn't have been able to spend because I'd have been working long hours or, would have been back and forth. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like that made the whole situation less overwhelming. Yeah. Having the fact that you're in a commission-only role with now somebody else to support other than yourself.
Apartment, you love, you're happy there. You live, eat, breathe, JBR.
Yeah, again, there has been talks between us. If we go to a townhouse, where would we go? For me, I would want location to be as near to here as possible for obviously ease. Yeah. So we looked at 2 beds in the Springs, for example. but we went in there and the living room is tiny. They're very boxy of what you get for your money.
Yeah.
Compared to like at our place, we've got a 1 bed. It's 1,200 square foot. We've got 4 meter long sofa and an 85-inch TV.
Yeah.
Like again, you've then got to downsize to get a second bedroom. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, do I think I'll be in JBR forever? No. Do I see myself being here? Probably in that same apartment. We've probably got another year left in there. Then we'll need to go into a 2-bed,
Which is fine because
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want. Obviously, the baby needs her
As you grow, she's
moving to a 2-bed apartment, and then would I then look for a 3-bed? Probably nearby. Yeah, like JBR race course.
Okay.
When that all gets developed and obviously gets announced, I think that would be something on my forefront of my mind. Like for example, I remember speaking to Lewis Alsop, and I said to him after like 6 weeks, I said, I don't want to be in JBR. I don't like JBR because the marina lot we're all doing so many deals, and we were so quiet in JBR because it was me, Shez, and Ash. And I was like, can you put me in the marina? And he was like, no, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. And then I'm so glad that he actually said no, because it's the niche of what JBR offers compared to the marina. And it's just a different clientele, very similar price points, but it's just kind of like, okay, what's the competition we have as an agency in this area? Without sounding too disrespectful, isn't great. In the marina, in your downtown, you've got a lot of agents, which are very, very successful. Here, there aren't too many.
Why is that though? Because interestingly, and it's something as me working in recruitment, I hear a lot of people will say, "Oh, I want to move area, want to move area, want to move area." Whoa! You've only just been doing it 6, 8 weeks, whatever. Yeah. Chill. Do you put your success down to the fact that you did stay the course and you said, "No, actually, I'm going to listen to Lewis. I'm going to stay in JBR." Yeah. And now, look, 6 years later, nearly, you're still JBR.
Yeah.
Live, eat, breathe it. You bought here, like
because people see the numbers that other areas do, which I did myself. I was guilty of it. Like I saw the numbers that other areas do, and like I want a slice of that pie. Yeah. Is this area that I'm actually investing all my time in gonna give me any returns because it seems to be slow, or it's not transacting, or the or let's say the purchase price isn't super high, which then obviously then culminates in your commission not being as high. Yeah. But if you do the volume, then it shows, it's no issue whatsoever. So yeah, you might have to potentially work harder, but you just necessarily work differently, you know, to they'll stand up in the same result. But yeah, you're right. I'm sure you get it all the time about people saying to you, "Oh, I want to move area." You've not been if you've been doing an area 6 months and you're really not getting along with it, then fair enough.
That's a different story. But if you've been doing it for 6 weeks, or worse yet, people will do the classic, and I am going to call you out, so I'm going to look at the camera when I say this. People will say, "Oh, I don't know that area, so no, I don't want to do that area." But I say it's all data-based. So if I said to you what was the highest transacting area in Dubai, you may not know.
JVC, right?
I think JVC is always up there. At some point, we've had Dubai South. But a lot of people will say, "Oh yeah, I know the Palm. Oh, I know downtown. I know Marina." Okay, so does everybody else. What about the areas that you don't know that you can transact in? And honestly, I love it when I see somebody who sticks to the area. And you've got some classic examples of that. Charlie King, before he did private office, was Albury. Rockhampton, Ranchers.
Oh, DIFC though, Charlie.
Well, before that, Charlie, before he was DIFC. Darren Murphy, JGE. You have these agents that stay in the area, and you are known. You're Matty Kaye, JBR.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you are. Yeah, okay, you might
branch off
out into different areas at points, but you are JBR, and I feel like that sometimes gets missed. So if you are watching this and you are thinking about coming to Dubai, trust us. If we give you an area, trust us. Look, this is the result. This is the result.
But you are right. Like, people do want to, like, so many agents want to move area. Like, for example, so many agents I've seen that have been in the Palm office and been in the office now in Motor City, people have said, "Oh, I want to do the Palm." And I'm very good friends with a lot of guys that worked at Allsop and still work for Allsop that did the Palm.
Yeah.
And I would not swap a lot of areas for the Palm. Like, the Palm is such a hard area to do.
Yes.
Because you've got not much stock to go at. The stock that you have got to go at, people have been doing it for 8, 10, 12 years at other brokerages.
Yep.
Realistically, if you're a new broker coming in, that's a hard market to crack. And again, like, the price point, does it really actually
transact on a
Does it
regular
transact
basis.
that much? No,
But
because
also-
people stay there. People live on the palm. They're going to live there for 15 years.
Yeah.
They've probably known that broker for the last 8 years. They're not going to give you the time of day.
Yeah.
Just because it's a Palm Jumeirah and, you've seen probably a couple of YouTube videos or TV shows. Like the Palm Jumeirah for me is a very, very tough area. Like I don't think I would have done as well, half as well, if I'd have done Palm
If
or
you're on
JBR.
Palm. But isn't it interesting that price point, often the people that own there don't need to sell. They
No.
don't need to transact.
No.
There's no...
If you give them, they'll give you a golden number. That's unreasonable. Their unit might be worth 6 mil.
Yeah.
They'll say, if you get 8 mil, I'll sell it.
Yeah.
Realistically, it's not going to get there. So you've then stuck with, and there's so many owners that are in that boat.
But
They
you
don't
also
need to.
don't have life necessities, which is we've had a baby or we want to get a dog and therefore we need to move. It's like, well, you live in a 5-bedroom villa on Palm.
Yeah.
It kind of accommodates everyone at all times.
Yeah.
Right. I've got 2 things that I want to talk about before we finish. Number 1, the car. Now, for those of you that don't know, Matt drives a very nice Jaguar. And I'm British. Jaguar is a very well-known British brand. I love Jaguars. Can I find one that I want? No. So if you're selling a Jaguar specifically,
British Racing Green.
and it is an F-Type, that is what I'm looking for. But yours is what colour?
Mine is an F-Type in British Racing Orange. We'll go with that. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Again, doesn't really get much use because I'm here. I use my electric scooter. I've probably put more miles on my electric scooter than I have done the Jag since I've had it for 3 years. So yeah, I love it, to be honest with you. It's the first nice car I've ever had. Take the top down sometimes in the winter. It's lovely, yeah.
Not in 40 degrees of heat that we're
probably
in today.
not these days, no.
If you were a betting man,
Yeah, I am.
we are in a very unprecedented time in the marketplace right now. It's difficult depending on who you speak to. What do you think the next 6 months looks like from a landscape for a new broker, one? And the second part of the question, a broker coming from another agency to join Allsop. But what would be the benefit of working with us?
Okay. So you mean over the next 6 months, if a new broker comes to the market, the beauty is they don't know any different.
Get this, please, with a nice view behind. I don't want me. Oh, because it's sunny.
Right, yeah. The new broker doesn't know any different. So again, if they're coming from the UK or coming from wherever or coming from a different occupation, they only know this market that we're in right now. So all they know is obviously the transactions where we were at 4 months ago, the transactions now. If you can find the seller that will take somewhere in between that, you've got a motivated seller there.
Yeah, nice.
So again, the job hasn't changed since pre-conflict, post-conflict. All you're finding out is what sellers need to sell, not want to sell. Like you've just touched on about the Palm there. It's those that need to sell for whether they're going back to their home country, whether their job has slowed down, whether their job has gone altogether, whether, loads of different reasons, but you're still finding out, you're still trying to find motivated sellers. So the job hasn't changed. It's just them sellers now, because I've been here for 5.5 years, tend to reach out to me because I'm their go-to person in the area because I either sold them the unit or if I didn't sell them the unit, when I was on viewings with them, they enjoyed the experience and said, Matt, actually now we're looking to sell.
Yeah.
Which is good for me, but obviously I'm still trying to go off my own back and find those motivated sellers in the market. Those brokers that are coming now from other companies, I would say you are going to be based around those experienced agents, potentially like myself, those that have been here for even longer, like, 10, 15, 18 years at Allsop. And it's those, like, for example, like I mentioned there, I could have that motivated seller that I've known for 5 years that now says to me, Matt, I really need to sell this next week. Your job as a new broker from a different company, you might already have a buyer there in hand and we're good to go and it's done. So you're around people that have been in the market and experienced these cycles. I'm still that new that I've not experienced any other cycle other than a seller's market. And now it's changing.
Post-COVID,
exactly, post-COVID. So all I've ever seen is price appreciate 15, 18, 20% a year. Let's say 15% on average. So that's all I've ever seen. So for me, it's quite I mean, don't get me wrong, I was scared and I was like, okay, what does this mean for my job? What does it mean for my work? Are people going to stop buying for the next 6 months? But realistically, post-conflict, I don't know how many weeks it's been now, 10 weeks maybe, 11 weeks.
11 weeks.
I've sold 5 units and I've just done my PB month by about 200 grand.
And if there's one line to pick out from this whole vlog, it's the fact that during the conflict, he's had his personal best month.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So, yeah.
Which just goes to show, 1, your skill as an agent, 2, probably the agency that you represent, 3, the resilience of the real estate market in Dubai.
Yeah, like, so, I mean, even if you don't just go secondary, even the off-plan launches, like down at Hudarat, down in Abu Dhabi, there was 3,000 people there. Again, obviously, a lot of them are brokers, not necessarily all clients, but still.
Yeah, but they're representing somebody.
And they will sell out. They will sell. Yeah. Again, the launch is going to be over this next week. That will sell out within the next week, and it's Eid. And most buyers are meant to be away, X, Y, Z. So,
but with the 5% entry point,
it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, again, same with JG2. Obviously, I sold a 5-bed there, and we got lucky enough again, because necessarily they all swapped the name, because I had a good relationship with the developer. Yeah. I developed like very, very quickly. Again, I managed to secure a client a 5-bed at 19.7 mil. Like, there's people buying big unit sizes. It's not just the investors that are looking at your 1-beds, which has been my focus post-conflict.
So what?
But again, it's if I do one of them a week or one of them every 2 weeks, it keeps ticking over.
Yeah, thank you.
Pleasure.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
And you have changed my mind on JBR. Now I just need to find 5 mil so I can buy
to get one.
that duplex.
Yeah, that's the aim, mate.